Dear friends, 612 days of war. A quick update from the war zone. In south on Kherson front, Ukrainians tried to advance towards Peshanivka through Kudinovo, but no success. In Krinky, fight continues. The Russians are trying their best to dislodge in northern part of Krinky, but haven't succeeded so far. ISW claims that Ukrainians made marginal advances in east bank of Kherson Oblast, that is east of Dnieper River, towards south of Antonovsky Bridge. In Orikho sector, the Ukrainians carried out attacks towards Robotino, between Robotino and Verbov and northwest of Verbov, and made some small gains. However, their attacks towards Rivne Novoprokopovka did not make any success. In Remivki salient, the Russians are consolidating their positions in northeast of Pryutne slowly, and Ukrainians are bringing more reinforcements to stabilize the situation. In north on Kupiansk Swatovo, the Russians are continuously attacking near many fronts like Makivka, Nadezhda, Ivanovka southeast of Kupiansk, Petropavlovka and Sinkovka, and have made some marginal gains. In east on Avdivka front, as per ISW, Russians made very few marginal oblique small gains in northern and southern flanks. Russians made some advance from the west heap in the northern front, while in southern flanks they advanced northwest of Opitne and also towards Pervomaisky. In Marinka, fight continues on Bakhmut front. The Russian army carried out many attacks at Andriivka and Klishchivka in south, as well as in northern direction towards Dubovo-Vasiliivka and adjacent to it, that is towards Kromov, without much gains, but it is clear that they want to gain, rather regain initiative. On interdiction missions, Ukrainians have increased underwater drone attacks close to Sevastopol, and while their drones reached Kursk region, they also shelled Belgorod and DPR as before. From Israeli-Palestinian war, Israel launched heaviest air strikes on Gaza Strip since yesterday night, while it started ground offensive in Gaza, almost carried out 5 to 6 raids. As far as Palestinians are concerned, they are resisting Israeli attacks while losing internet, water, electrical supply. Israel rejected call for a ceasefire from United Nations General Assembly. It is very clear that Israel's aim is not merely to defeat Hamas, but throw out Palestinian population from the leftover Palestinian homes through either massacre or attacks or propaganda. Air bombing is included. Support for Palestinians are rising globally. There were massive protests in Netherlands, Tunisia, Turkey, and even US. However, it is very clear that in present era, in last 1 or 2 decades, so-called massive protests and all that have lost their meaning. The governments who are working for their oligarchs and monopolies do not listen to the people's resistance unless they fear their own existence. Kim.com in a Twitter message said that the Maidan massacre trial finds that the then Ukrainian President Yanukovych did not order snipers to shoot protesters. US coup d'etat in Ukraine was made possible by CIA-funded Ukrainian neo-Nazis who killed their own people. The US finance capital, or better say, The US government, which is representative of the US oligarchs, finance, capital, top corporations, armed industries, wrecked Ukraine completely. Because of my criticism of imperialism and Zionist regimes, the YouTube has reduced visibility of my videos. That's all for the day. Thanks.